Imagine closing your eyes in a place where you think you are safe, but without knowing it, you are surrounded by invisible threats that can compromise your health every night. Every breath you take and every moment you spend in your personal sanctuary could be a step towards serious health problems. I'm here today to expose the hidden truths and protect you and your loved ones from 5 unsuspected dangers lurking right in your bedroom. 1. Paint on the walls. Your seemingly harmless bedroom walls could be hiding one of the most insidious threats to your health. Many do not realize that the paint with which the walls are covered can turn into a silent source of harmful toxins, especially if applied several years or decades ago. These old paints can actually contain volatile organic compounds, VOCs, and, in some worst cases, lead, which slowly release into the air you breathe every day. VOCs are a broad category of chemicals that evaporate easily at room temperature and can persist in indoor air for years after their application. Their presence is particularly dangerous because it can cause a series of health problems, ranging from irritation of the eyes, nose, and throat to more serious effects, such as damage to the liver, kidneys, and central nervous system. Additionally, some of these compounds have been associated with long-term effects, including several types of cancer. 2. Electronic chargers. In the quiet refuge of your bedroom, where you seek rest and refreshment after long days, lies an unsuspected danger: electronic chargers. These small devices, commonly placed on your bedside table for convenience, work in the shadows, emitting electromagnetic fields while you sleep. These invisible but potentially harmful fields can disrupt your rest and, more alarmingly, have long-term implications on your health. Scientific studies have begun to explore and reveal the connections between prolonged exposure to electromagnetic fields and a variety of health problems, including increased risk of developing certain types of cancer. Although research is still ongoing and the results are sometimes contradictory, the accumulation of evidence suggests renewed caution regarding the use of these devices in the immediate vicinity of our sleeping environment. The main problem with chargers is that they emit electromagnetic fields not only when the device is charging, but also when they are simply connected to the power outlet. This continuous emission, especially during the night hours, when the body should rest and regenerate, can interfere with the natural sleep cycles and with the biological regulation of the body. The practical and immediate solution is twofold. First of all, consider unplugging your chargers when they are not in use. This simple action eliminates an unnecessary source of electromagnetic emissions, helping to reduce your personal exposure. Also, consider storing electronic devices, including cell phones and tablets, in another room at night, or at least a safe distance from the bed. This will not only further decrease your exposure to EMFs, but may also improve the quality of your sleep by reducing distractions and interruptions. 3. Pillows and mattresses. The sleeping area where you curl up every night, between pillows and mattresses, may not be as serene as you imagine. As you immerse yourself in dreamland, an invisible army of dust mites hide in the folds of your bed, thriving in the warm, moist environment your presence provides. These tiny organisms feed on dead skin cells that we naturally shed during sleep, and although they are microscopic, the effects they can have on your health are far from negligible. Dust mites produce allergens which, once inhaled or come into contact with the skin, can trigger a range of allergic reactions. These can range from simple ailments, such as sneezing, stuffy nose, or irritated eyes, to more severe and debilitating conditions such as asthma or eczema. Additionally, for those with existing allergies, continued exposure can aggravate symptoms, making each night less restful and more problematic. The impact of dust mites on sleep quality can be significant. Interrupted or poor quality sleep due to nocturnal allergic reactions not only compromises physical well-being, but also affects cognition, mood, and overall performance during the day. Therefore, it is essential not to underestimate the importance of maintaining a sleeping environment that is as free of allergens as possible. 4. Scented candles. Scented candles often adorn the corners of our homes, giving off fragrances that promise tranquility and a welcoming atmosphere. However, while their flickering light and sweet aromas may invite relaxation, they hide potential dangers as the wax begins to melt. During this process, scented candles can release a number of toxic chemical compounds into the air that, while unnoticed, are far from harmless. These compounds include substances such as aldehydes, ketones, toluene, and benzene, among others, which can evaporate from hot wax and easily spread into the home environment. Once inhaled, these substances can interfere with the body's delicate hormonal balance, potentially triggering a variety of negative health effects. Hormone imbalances can affect numerous aspects of well-being, from metabolism to reproductive function, and even the regulation of mood and the immune system. Furthermore, prolonged exposure to these air pollutants can significantly increase the risk of developing respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, as well as certain types of cancer, according to studies conducted in environments with high concentrations of volatile organic substances. This is particularly concerning in poorly ventilated environments, where compounds can accumulate and persist in the air for prolonged periods, exposing inhabitants to harmful levels of toxins. The good news is that there are safer alternatives for creating a pleasant and relaxing atmosphere in your space. Essential oils, for example, offer a natural option for scenting the room without the risks associated with burning scented candles. Essential oil diffusers disperse these natural essences into the air through methods that do not require heat or flame, thus reducing the possibility of the release of harmful chemicals. 5. Dry cleaned clothes. When you bring home your clothes fresh from the dry cleaners, you may unintentionally introduce an unwanted guest into your home. Perchlorethylene. This chemical solvent, widely used in dry cleaning processes for its effectiveness in removing stains and dirt without wetting fabrics, is known for its toxic properties and carcinogenic potential. Even if your clothes appear clean and pristine, they may be soaked in this harmful compound, which poses a silent but serious threat to your health and that of your loved ones. Perchlorethylene, or PERC, as it is commonly called, is classified as a chlorinated solvent, which can have adverse long-term effects on human health. Breathing PERC fumes, even in low concentrations but on a regular basis, can lead to serious problems, including damage to the central nervous system, liver, and kidneys. More severe or prolonged exposures have been linked to neurological disorders, such as dizziness, headaches, and other symptoms similar to those of intoxication. More alarming is the link between prolonged exposure to perchlorethylene and an increased risk of developing certain types of cancer, particularly liver cancer and other cancers related to solvent exposure. Faced with these risks, it is crucial to take preventative measures to minimize exposure to these dangerous chemicals. A key practice is to let dry cleaned clothes air out completely before bringing them inside your home or placing them in the closet. After collecting them from the laundry, hang the clothes outdoors or in a well-ventilated area, allowing the solvent residue to evaporate. This step can significantly reduce the amount of perchlorethylene you and your loved ones are exposed to. Now that you are aware of the dangers hiding in plain sight, it's time to take action. This knowledge gives you the power to protect yourself and transform your space into a truly safe haven. Don't ignore these risks. Take a step towards a healthier life today. And remember, if this video has opened your eyes, subscribe to our channel and share it with anyone you think can benefit from it. Your health and that of your loved ones may depend on how informed you are.